Well, which part though? Because if 98% of the country's uranium, which is required to make a nuclear bomb, was pushed out of the country and not used anymore, and they were abiding by it by all unbiased standards, and they only had 3% enough to power the country, and then you tore that deal up, and then Iran went back to continuing to stockpile, and then you threaten them for stockpiling, like you caused the issue, and then you try to solve the issue, then you want to make a deal. The deal would need to look like them collecting enough uranium to power their country still, and not collecting enough uranium to put a bomb out there that can even reach anywhere. And also, why are we acting like it was an imminent threat? There's no way. If anybody understands how to build a nuclear weapon, you can't do that in a few weeks. So to stockpile the uranium might take weeks, but to actually build a tool that can even reach anywhere significant that's a nuclear bomb would take years. And so to go from 7 months ago to say that it was an imminent threat, it actually doesn't make sense. So I just need a clear understanding of how you tore up an agreement, had no agreement put in place to follow that, but then threatened the same country because they're acting as if the agreement doesn't exist, right. But it doesn't exist anymore.
Trump, all I will say is Trump has, from the get-go, hated that deal and thought he could get a better one in place.
And because he wasn't able to get a better deal, he went to war. The same thing that he criticized Obama with when Obama was in negotiation.
This might be part of getting a deal.
I know, but we killed children is what I brought up. Like children died because you want to make a deal. I think that's.
We want a deal that keeps America safe.
If there was a way that we could have negotiated in Geneva or kept those conversations going to avoid mostly school children, I think 158 different people around a school dying, that would be the ideal way to move forward, especially if you haven't went through Congress to figure out going to war.
They can stop chanting death to America and to Israel and stop having
the school children weren't chanting that. The school children weren't. So that's what.
That's the regime.
Yeah, the school children are not the regime.